My dear sisters and brothers in Christ, two servants who carry out God's will form the foundation of good news for the world. The first one is Jesus Christ, as described in the letter to the Hebrews. The second one is the Virgin Mary, who spoke her fiat in Luke chapter 1. Their joy does not come from ease, but from their perfect readiness to embrace God's plan. In Hebrews chapter 10, verses 4 to 10, the author affirms that animal sacrifices under the law cannot fully take away sin. Behold, I have come to do your will, says Christ, as he enters. He replaces the previous sacrifices with the one perfect offering, himself. Through his birth, life, suffering, death, and resurrection, his obedience transforms into the summit of human salvation. Without his faithfulness to the end, there would be no way for humanity to be reconciled with God. In Luke chapter 1, especially verse 38, Mary, a young woman of Nazareth, accepts an impossible task. She bears the Son of God. Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word. The door to the incarnation is revealed through her fiat, which constitutes an act of reliance on obedience. Without Mary's consent, salvation history would not unfold as ordained. She understands herself simply as an instrument in God's hands, yet her willingness changes everything. Both, my dear sisters and brothers, mark moments of joy because their consent enables God's great plan to be realized. This joy is the reality of salvation made visible by concrete action, not just a feeling. One thing unites Christ and Mary, two different servants. They both prioritize God's will. They are the ultimate embodiment of human consent and heavenly purpose. These reflections invites us to recognize their inner character. Without hearts prepared to accept and carry out God's purpose, the good news cannot become a transforming event. We are asked to become like Christ and Mary as we reflect on the mystery of the Annunciation. Servants who put God's purpose first so that redemption can continue and thrive in our daily lives. By living out our lives in faith, following the example of Mary and Jesus, we will also take part in the work of redemption. So let us approach the altar where Jesus sacrifices himself so that we may be able to accept this body and blood to be our strength in following Jesus' and Mary's example.